the road. It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious? We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company, but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tore around to that, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wait. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths. It just gets worse and worse. Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wine. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of one speech each what this event is about? It's not, though that does sound fun. In fact, it's a poetry gala, jointly hosted by representatives from both Mondstadt. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the lantern ride? Oh, something about writing poetry together? That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Livonia, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. Ew, weird name.
Forgot. What do you mean forgot? Try now. Because I'll have to return.
Hotao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now. Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently. You flatter me. Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved. Oh, Paimon, sure, you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away. Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little. All right, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities. Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or 2. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong. Huh? We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
I already told you. I'm not going.
Sure, you did too.
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on, but at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things. Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
I'll consider it.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now. Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. Poetry Fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber. Hey! Shinjo and Junior are here too!
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather. Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong. Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you?
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What is it? Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by...
No, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as...
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
I doesn't feel like you two can keep this up all day. Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah, Fred, you won't be alone. We're joining too.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps. The challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face. Paula wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too. What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh? If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books.
What do you think the key...
Huh? If I'd known we'd be doing...
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home. Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan. Animal crystal fly draping gold robes, a bright little light from that grave lantern glows. Finches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root. Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt. Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Leeway's verse monger of the darkest alleys, Sutao. Then Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends. If you're here, you're our guest. So please enjoy this poem. I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just right from the heart, and you have to help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest. Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This. Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a woman.
I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddle. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize. And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun. We couldn't cajole Adeptus Chow in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it?
Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it? Oh, you're amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like I still have a lot. Nothing really. Once you spend enough time in Liyue.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. Something that flies high and far.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers. Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all of us. Let's go look at the next one. Oh, yes. I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles. level meaning with riddles. Huh? So you can...
What Sing Show just hung that riddle up a moment ago?
Oh, so this is Sing Show's riddle! This festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it. Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sky, Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like... Ha! Meanie! If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump... Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who's stumped too! Traveler, you help Paimon come up with a riddle, right? At least you're nice to Paimon! Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors. Ha! Prepare to get stumped! Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, let's start by reading, on 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day with a... is it talking about some kind of animal? It's a chair. Huh? Diona, how did you guess no? Of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my... I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they should use them to sharpen their claws. Oh, okay. So, are you trying to write one? Yes, and thanks to you, maybe I should try to come up with one. All right, Paimon's the more you consume, the broader your mind. You better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it. Yes. Pizza. The answer is pizza. Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently, and while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like more meat? But eating pizza makes you happy, and Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one. Maybe it's some other kind of food. If Paimon had known it was going to be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it? Have you got it? Oh, fact! The answer is fact! That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that. Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Huh? So the answer was what? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate. We're awesome at this! Oh, what I meant to say was that you go on to riddle number 2. I gotta get in there first this time. High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Leela. Oh, it's... I got it! Looks like those two have some ideas. Mika, please go ahead. As a full knight of Favonius, you represent all of us. No, how could I? My answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's... No, I didn't. How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors. How well both of you say your answer at the same time. I didn't realize we'd made such a scene. Oh, crud. Guess we... So, Noelle, Yes, let's. Our answer is... Cecilia. Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true although since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answer? I can't believe I was wrong. Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of... Correct! I wrote this one. Genshin is the right answer. No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could... However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on... So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends. Really? Oh, thank you. Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all three... Darn it! Shinjo's got up to Paimon already! Yeah, you're probably right. Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? What? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there? So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug, 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 down it goes. It's Paimon. It's Paimon's riddle. What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it. No way. Well?
The answer is Paimon.
What? It's Paimon. I was actually going to say Paimon, too. Me, too. No! You're all completely wrong! Paimon, do you have wings behind your back? No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired.
Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that's...
Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again? No, you're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber. You know, the Jade Chamber that's always locked.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect...
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide. A praiseworthy presence always...
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part? You think so? Okay, now Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer is great.
And with that, the wisely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to...
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage... Oh! Didn't Tanya mention he... Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there,
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. So, if you really want it,
Seriously?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Long-Term Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so...
Nope. Nuh-uh. No thank you. Hard pass. You can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly...
Here you are.
Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're... To what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean, me? Tanya's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. What?
Oh, yeah.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the...
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghost.
Perhaps I should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity. It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my purrying spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it, and when I went to try and get a closer look at it, and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or...
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you... Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth. Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Tanya? Why don't you take a guess first?
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure.
How about this?
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Well, good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the...
There's no such thing.